Too bright, wait. Better.
We're here, BroadwayWorld.com. I'm Danny. It's been a joyous occasion this evening. We found the musical. Go see it, Atlantic Theater. It's based on real found notes and letters that were discovered, founded by Davy Rothbart. It's a community art show. Join us. I've loved being here. I have seasonal allergies, but I've defied those by using Claritin and other devices to perform, and it's been really a treat. So I want to thank you guys for coming tonight.
I'm very excited. I mean, I'm always excited opening nights, but this has been a long time coming. I love Found the Musical. I'm so proud of this. I'm proud of my collaborators. I'm proud of this cast. I'm super happy to be at Atlantic Theater. It's a good night.
And the process has been pretty interesting in terms of finding all the right finds. That's what we call the different notes and letters that are in the show. Finding the right ones to fit and weave in throughout the plot has been very difficult and very interesting and really fun. So that's been the most exciting thing about writing this piece. I'm also the director, and as far as that goes, it's just been a joy to work with all these amazing actors and actresses. They're phenomenal. I love working with Hunter. We're like brothers from another mother. Is that how you say it? I think so. Yeah, I mean, Hunter and I, we've spent so much time together. We're sort of nervous about what happens now when we don't have to spend every day together. What do we do?
I mean, our ensemble is arguably the best ensemble that I've ever been aware of. I know it's the best ensemble that I've ever worked with, and I think Hunter and Lee are such geniuses. And like, I'm lucky enough that Eli wrote a new song for me, and it's just like, it's nuts. It's been amazing, and the Atlantic is the best place I've ever worked, and it's all such a wonderful experience.
It was so collaborative in a way that I think is really, really rare. Like, all of our opinions were welcome, and there were a lot of things that happened organically in the room that if it hadn't been this specific group of people in a room together, it would never have happened that way. So it was definitely something where we actively, as the performers, felt like our voices were part of the creative process, and it wouldn't be the same show if it was created with a different group of people.
We are this group of incredibly unique and outgoing individuals, and you put us together, and it's this crazy magic that happens, and I think every single one of us feels like, oh, how did I get to be lucky enough to be a part of this with all of these people?
I'm a Chicago girl, Chicago raised, learned improv there, learned sketch there, and so I'm just thrilled to be in New York. I've never been here longer than 2 weeks in my life, and so it's so wonderful to be here. New York has been amazing, the audiences have been amazing, and Off Broadway is amazing. I'm enjoying it.
This experience has been crazy, wonderful. You know, it's so rare in this business when you go from workshop to production, and the whole time it's been a love fest. And I can't be more thankful and grateful to these guys that I'm part of this thing.
I mean, I've been just feeling the whole night like I'm checking this like slow dream come true off over the last hour and a half. It's amazing. I mean, these people, this piece of writing, this theater, just this vibe of creating something, it's an absolute dream.
I feel unbelievable. This is it's a fantastic production, fantastic performances. It's kind of a dream come true that you get to do a show like this once in a lifetime. And it's about like friendship, but it's also about like working together in a room with unbelievably talented comedians and friends that you can't help but crack up at every day. And I think that's the whole impetus for the entire show, is like to try to make each other laugh a little bit, and it works out brilliantly. And I think that translates to the audience very well.
It was such a fun show tonight. Keep the beast tamed. The beast was loose tonight. It was a great audience. It's just a great show to be a part of. The cast is fun. Everyone has a great time. So I feel on top of the world. It's an amazing night. It's hard to keep my stuff together on stage sometimes, just with everyone as funny as they are. It's a huge community. We all have one kind of giant dressing room, so we all know each other very well. And it's just been a huge joy to come to work every day and just play, just constantly playing. And tonight was such a fun show, and sharing it with everyone has just been amazing.
The cast and the creative team, it's just been one of those experiences where everybody comes together and everybody brings their A game, and it just builds. It's like layer after layer after layer of creativity, and there's room for everybody to have their little moment, and it's just been a total pleasure.
One of the producers, Victoria Lang, spoke with Davey Rothbart, the creator of Found Magazine, about putting a show together. And over the last 5 years, that developed from a sort of kind of a sketch comedy show, incorporating a lot of different finds from the magazine, into bringing the playwright Hunter Bell on board and turning it into a book musical with its own story, sort of inspired by Davey Rothbart's life and his real journey.
To see my own life brought to life in like this really beautiful, exquisite ways. It's surreal. I feel like I'm doing mushrooms. Like, to be, it's unbelievable.
I went up to a place called New York Stage and Film about a year and a half ago, which is up in Poughkeepsie. I run there during the summertime, and I saw this workshop of this amazing musical. I had heard a little bit about Found Magazine and Davey Rothbart, but I didn't know about the musical, and I knew Hunter's work from Title of Show, which had been done on Broadway. And it was just so surprising and soulful and hilarious that I said to the guys, why don't you come to Atlantic and we'll do a 3-week workshop. We did that last year. That went great. And I said, let's produce it. And here we are on opening night. So it's been a thrill. It's a great sort of original, unique new musical, and so funny. And the fact that these notes are all real and that they created kind of a Greek chorus from them, I think is really unique. So I'm very excited about it.
This cast embodies that in every single way. They're all amazing. I hear them singing and warming up, and immediately I'm like, well, I can't do that. That's all I got vocally. So I hope to contribute in other ways, and they've been very welcoming. It's been a wonderful experience for me. My first off-Broadway show. Christina Anthony is my new hero. We talk. We have our bits. We almost kiss on the mouth every show.
Please do not.
But it's an amazing cast. You got to see them. They're all super talented. They're way better singers and dancers than I am. I'm just here for the bits. Somehow they let me in, but I'm very thankful. Lee Overtree, Hunter, Eli, they created a really, really fun piece of theater that's alive and awesome, and I'm happy to be part of it.